What's up, drop services? On this channel, I show you how to make money online using strategies and tactics from my real online businesses that get results like these. In today's video, we're going to be getting into high-ticket sales closing techniques step by step with a live sales call from my sales funnel that's going to give you an in-depth sales coaching. And there's a lot of fake salespeople on YouTube with no real experience talking about sales without giving you examples that work in the real world because they don't do it. To get high-ticket sales in your business, you need to use the right sales tactics, the right closing techniques. So in this video, you're going to hear a live sales call conversation with me and a prospect that ends in a high ticket sale. So make sure you get out your journal and take notes, because if you stay until the end of this video, you're going to be able to use these strategies and tactics to get results in your own business as well. So before we get into the video, don't forget to like the video. Some say it leads to enlightenment and all the riches you could ever dream of. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any more strategies and tactics that you need for your business journey. And as we go through the video, comment below any and all the questions that you have. I'll personally answer you in an upcoming Q&A video. Let's go. First of all, why listen to me? Well, I've been in sales for the past 10 years, run multiple online businesses relying on sales to close big deals like these, and now I teach others how to do the same using my strategies and tactics, so you can be sure the potent strategy I'm about to reveal to you works in the real world. The step-by-step strategy I use to close 5-figure deals, $10,000 plus. Now, before we get into the example live sales call, I want to break down some of the high-ticket sales closing techniques we're going to be covering in the step-by-step example. So this is a strategy I've developed over 10 years in sales and 5 years in business for myself. It works very well, and I look forward to hearing about the results it gets for you. So comment below right now what your favorite sales closing technique is right now, and if you don't have one, comment no. I'm interested to see what stage in your sales journey you're at. But now let's get into the pre-frame. So before you even get on a call with someone, you want to make sure that the entire situation has been framed in the right way. This is not a call to give them free information. This is not a call where you can give them free advice, though you can and should in general, but this is a call to have a conversation about buying. So make sure that before any calls are set up with you or your sales team, that in your offer, the call itself has been framed as a buying conversation. For example, you can say something like, if you would like to discuss working with us, set up a suitable time for your service, team here, Calendly link. So the next point is self-qualification. At the beginning of the sales call, don't stick around too long wasting their time by building a rapport. You want to get them talking, and preferably about their business and why they need your service. So if you do this correctly, they'll start talking about why they need to be working with you from the get-go. So the best way to achieve this is by saying something like the following. So the way I usually like to start off these calls by asking, tell me a little bit more about your business and what you're thinking in terms of your service. What will happen next is they'll start talking about their business and why they need your service. This is a great opportunity for you to learn more about what they're thinking and use this for the next portion of the call. So sometimes they will flip the script and ask you to tell them why they need your service, which you should also be prepared to do. Next up is qualification. So if you do this correctly, you'll be able to use the information they've just given to show them that you agree that they'd be a good client as well. Make sure you actually use something real here. Don't just make something up. For example, you could say the following. Okay, great. That is definitely a good use case for your service. A lot of clients also use your service for what they need it for as well. So you also need to go through the features and benefits. Usually from here, you'll have the standard conversation you'd have on any call where you want to use statistics, examples, testimonials to explain specifically why their company needs your services, talking about the actual real life benefits to using your service, and pointing to a specific use case for their company. Next up, you'll go through the delivery process. So you'll need to detail your delivery process by explaining in detail how exactly you'll deliver the service or produce the product for them. Make sure you discuss timelines, expectations, costs, what is included and what is not. Also, future projection or preceding the close is crucial. It's a very crucial part of the call. You should have them in a state where they feel ready to buy and know with complete clarity why they need to work with you. So at this stage, you should either take them to your website and explain how to buy there, or show them an invoice and explain how to buy. Put together the costs and explain everything that will happen after they buy. The goal here is to provide clarity and confidence around making the purchase and removing all ambiguity around what may happen next. Once you've achieved this, you can go for the soft close. So what you can do is ask, so what is your decision-making process on this? It is crucial because some will buy right there on the spot. Some will need to discuss with their team and meetings and get approval from accounting. You want this information so you know what to do in the follow-up. The final part of the stage after the sales call, you should be following up with relevant information to help their buying decision. The first follow-up piece should summarize what you discussed on the call and include any proposals, invoices, examples, or case studies to enable them to champion your proposal with their team if needed. Then you can follow up on a weekly basis, discussing with them the strategy of an implementation and how they can use your service to get more results. So now you have a general background for what we're going to be discussing. Let's get into the exciting part of the sales coaching, where we're going to break down a live sales call where I use all of my high ticket sales closing techniques to close a deal. Get ready to take notes. Hopefully you have a journal or a laptop like I've got here, because you're going to be able to reap the rewards of these techniques for yourself. Let's go.
Hello?
Hello. It's Dylan calling from PSV.
How are you, Dylan?
I'm good. How are you?
All good. Thank you. Thank you for the phone call, by the way.
Yeah, no worries. No worries. I'm glad we could connect. I believe we reached out to you via email originally. Is that right?
Yeah, so what happened is you guys sent me an email. For some reason it went to spam. But unfortunately, I just browsed through the spam folder, saw it, and I was interested.
Yeah.
I'm interested just because, let me tell you a little bit more about what we're looking for.
Yeah.
So we're a startup in, so what we do is we real regarding available in the city, and we just introduced a new feature that it's a big new feature, like a game changer kind of thing, and we want to blast it out within the app and on an email. So what we're looking for is something like an informative video like the ones you guys produce, but I'm more interested in having it either include portions of the app itself or mimic some of the features, and definitely we need it on a vertical format, optimized for like an iPhone.
Okay, yeah, iPhone, sure. Yeah, I mean, it's totally fine as well to include screen recordings in the video. We do that for most of the companies we work with. Of course, primarily we work in the information technology and services space, so that's fine. Did you have a chance to see much of our past work?
I saw a couple of the videos that you have on your website.
Yeah.
I mean, something that, to be completely honest with you, the shifting point or the tipping point for me to be able to call you is that the prices seem to be way more competitive with you than with anybody else.
Yeah.
We've inquired about explainer videos before to other companies, but they usually are in the thousands, and we can't afford that, to be honest. It's just like we're starting out, and we intend, hopefully, if we create a good relationship, to be able to launch a video like this for every new feature that we release in the future. Right?
Yeah.
So we're all about like building a relationship so that we can continue working with you if this works well.
Yeah. So that's usually the way we start with these types of things. We'll start with one video just to build the relationship, and then from there we usually build out the rest of the videos for the company's assets. So that's fine. Well, if you like, I can talk you a little bit through the process and explain to you how all that works.
Absolutely, let's do it.
Yep, so I'm not sure if you're at your computer, but if so, go to our website, powerfulsalesvideo.com. Click on prices, and it will take you down to the package columns. I just want to explain those. So we have the whiteboard videos, first of all, which are literally pictures drawn on a whiteboard done in the software with a hand, so not much animation involved. Then we have the explainer and premium, so those are 2D vector graphics, which are the typical explainer videos you see around. The only difference between those two is with the premium videos, we produce everything from scratch, so we hand draw all of the graphics initially, sketches, then we illustrate those sketches into the graphics, and then we animate. Whereas with the explainer videos, all of the graphics are taken from a large library that we're always adding to, put together in a storyboard, and then animated. But nonetheless, what you do is you can see there's a little drop down menu. You select your length there, then you hit add to cart. It'll take you through purchase, which is via credit card, and you don't need a PayPal account for that. But you'll be redirected through to a page where we ask you to download a questionnaire. So this questionnaire, it guides the production process, and we use the information in that to create the first draft of the script. So once we've created that script, we send it through to you for you and your team to review, provide feedback, and we can make any necessary revisions. But then we go through storyboarding, voiceover, and animation, and at every single one of those stages, we send the component of the video to you so you can review it and provide us with feedback, and we can make sure that we're on the right track throughout. But the final deliverable is a file, so an MP4 file or a MOV format file that you can upload to any of the major platforms for hosting, and then from there you're good to go. And all of this really just takes around 4 weeks on average, but it really just depends on how well our two teams communicate and the amount of revisions we go through, really. But do you have any questions around any of that?
I mean, so far so good. I'm understanding the process. I'm looking at everything regarding like the engaging voiceovers, blah, 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 scripts, animation. Okay, so the cheapest or the most affordable video that you offer is the 30-second video for $600. Is that correct?
Yep, usually, but we are doing a sale right now. We're offering a 50% discount. I think we mentioned that in the email originally. I'll just send you a link to that page. Let's see. I'll see if I can direct it to just if you put a / after .com, then you can just put down 50, so 50 off OFF sale, 50 off sale, and that will take you through to the sale page. Otherwise, I'll just email it to you now. Just looking for your email address here. There we go.
Let me see if I can get there by myself. There you go, I'm there. Sale, get your animated marketing video discounted today for just $2.99.
Yeah. So if you click on Get Started, you'll see the exact same packages. It's just the pricing has been edited, of course.
Oh, there we go. Awesome.
So I mean, the whiteboards are $2.99 per 30 seconds, and then the explainers are $5.99, and then the premiums are $9.99 per 30 seconds. So it's charged per second, essentially, so it's pro rata. So for example, if we had a whiteboard video and it ended up being 45 seconds, we'd charge you $450, if that makes sense.
Awesome. Yes, absolutely. I'm trying to understand the difference between the explainer and the whiteboard. Is the whiteboard only, is it the style of the video?
It's just the style, yeah. So you'll see on the columns there's a little image for each of them. If you click on that, it's actually a video, and it will pop out and show you what it looks like.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
But you can also, later on, you can go to the portfolio page, and you'll see we have heaps of examples, hundreds, but you wouldn't want to spend all day watching through them for no reason. Might get a bit boring.
Okay, and quick question. Are you guys used to working with vertical videos rather than the horizontal format?
Yeah. So, I mean, we can edit the videos to work in any format. All it is just rendering the video, usually. So we would just adjust some formatting to the video to make it fit within that, and it will be easy enough. So we can even adjust videos that we do in the usual format as well, in a vertical format. So it's not really much of an issue, and we can work with the vertical format from the beginning too, if that's all you want. But we could also possibly provide both versions to you at no additional cost. I'll talk to the team about that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I'm looking, I just saw the explainer video example. I'm clicking on the whiteboard. Oh, okay. I'm trying to think which one. I'm assuming that the explainer example is going to be better, honestly, for like a better fit for us. And the fact that you're right now offering that 50% off might be very attractive.
Yeah.
So far, what I'm gathering from this conversation is that I'm going to be interested in the 30-second explainer video.
Yep.
That's something that's the most interesting. I need the 30 seconds just because the consumer that I'm explaining this to tends to be like his time span is very short. Like they're going to see this on the go while they're walking on the street. So it has to be very quick.
The other thing as well is you would want to have subtitles for it, right? So you can do that with YouTube, for example, for free. So they'll just basically upload your video to YouTube and then they'll put the subtitles on there for free. And you can also get it done by a company called Rev, R-E-V. And you just upload your script there and they'll produce it for you for like $3. And then all you do is you would upload the video and then you would add in the subtitles separately. So for example, if you were doing it on an advertising platform, you have to do it separately. But I can tell you a little bit more about subtitles later, but it will definitely be essential if people are going to be looking at this video on their iPhone, on the go, etc.
Okay, so let's start. I mean, I'm definitely interested, and that's the final price, right? $5.99.
Yeah. So there's no hidden prices or anything like that. I mean, you get everything that's mentioned there: scripting, voiceover, storyboarding, animation. Every single stage as well. There's 3 rounds of revisions, so we can make a bunch of changes up to 3 times. If we make too many sets of revisions, it can start to add to our production costs, of course. So we do charge like $50 per set of changes after that 3 per stage has been exceeded. But we're not too strict on that. I mean, if we did 4 sets changes and there was just a few extra changes you wanted, we're not going to charge you for that.
Beautiful. So, I mean, I'm interested in starting as soon as possible. You let me know when you can have somebody, hopefully even today, or even right now if you're up for it, start working with the process. I want to develop the script as soon as I can. What I would love it for you to do as well, I think, do you have an Android or an iPhone?
Android.
Okay, because the infographic that I want to create is focused on the iOS device, on an Apple device.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have an iPad or anything, like anywhere in which you can download the app?
Nah, the girlfriend has a Android as well. Or she has we have a Mac.
I'm sorry?
Wouldn't work on the laptop, hey. We have a MacBook.
I don't think it'll work.
Nah.
I think you're going to have to get an iPhone, damn it. Do you have any friends or any colleagues, employees, or anything that
Well, I mean, the
iPhone?
team definitely has them, yeah.
Okay, so here's why I'm saying this. The idea would be for you to download our app, which is we have 2 types of users, the people who are looking and people who are looking. The one that we want to focus on is going to be the person the one that's in the video.
Sure.
Yeah. So let me tell you a little bit more about our company, Dylan. We are for available, meaning that if you were going to move to, you would download our app and we would show you everything that's available.
Yeah.
Now, there's many companies that do that same thing, right? Listing platforms.
Yeah.
What makes us very different is that we only show.
Okay.
Meaning that, so if you're looking, you're going to notice that most of the content that's out there is like beautiful pictures that are manipulated, apartments that are not available, but they still advertise the pictures and stuff like that.
Yeah.
With us, from within the app. So it's kind of like an Instagram story kind of thing.
Yeah.
They they take the video, and what happens is that we have no filters, and the video that they take is and giving the consumer very raw, unedited, authentic data. So you really like our premise is what you get is what you see is what you get, right? Now, the newer feature, that's naturally our app has 2 sides of it.
Yeah.
The part of the business in which we will focus is on the one that's advertising.
Yeah.
Now, for them, we just released a new feature, which is what this explainer video should be all about, is that oftentimes are new because we have a huge turnover of they usually are for a couple of months and then leave.
Sure.
So we have a lot of and those Dylan oftentimes want to advertise but don't know where to go. They don't know what to advertise, what's available, right?
Yeah.
So our new feature that we want to focus this explainer video, it's going to be on your phone, kind of like Google, and you're going to see a lot of numbers with availabilities that we're telling them about. So we're saying, hey, Dylan, if you're and you want to advertise, but don't know what to advertise, download our app, and this is the new feature that will tell you where you can go.
Ah.
Now, yes, so it's like we're bridging the gap between advertising and the who have no clue what to advertise.
Yeah.
Now we are telling them. And we're telling them on their phones, which means that it's beautiful because it's on the go.
Yeah.
You're walking through Manhattan right now. You just grabbed a cup of coffee. You're about to meet your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, like your friends in 30 minutes. You have a little bit of time. Let me go there quickly just to shoot a quick video.
Yeah.
You know? And advertise something. Now, we need to tell this to the agents in the form of a story because people like to hear stories, right? So here's the story that I want to say. Dylan is he's with a client. He's showing John. He just showed it to John, but John didn't like Dylan is right now on the corner of X and Y with his client, John, and he has no clue what to show him. What does Dylan do? He goes to the that it's the new feature, and now he can see what he can advertise and what is available out there that hasn't been advertised that he can show his client.
Perfect. That was exactly 30 seconds.
See what I'm saying? Yes. Yes.
I was counting.
Very quick. It's very quick. It's easy. It's relatable. Every going to relate to that story because they've all been out showing a client. Yeah. So we want to tell them, don't worry, log into the app, see what's available, and go to show it to your client. Now we will tell you what to show and what to advertise. Yeah.
Essentially, it's speeding up the entire process for everyone.
That's exactly it. And like all the press that are coming, we're a startup, as I explained before. But the little press that we've gotten, the organic press, they've all said that like we're trying to bring in more transparency and a more altruistic approach to, it's transparency and honesty. That's what we're trying to achieve through videos. And for this means that we're creating a tool that allows them to do everything more efficiently. Yeah. Less stress, more commissions.
No, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Okay. No, that story fits really well as well. I mean, into the format for the explainers, so I think it'll be working quite well. I mean, it won't take long as well because we've already got the idea for everything that you want. What we would do is we could take your script essentially from the questionnaire that will have you fill out. So you'll make the purchase, you'll be sent through that questionnaire, download that, fill it out with all the questions and answers, etc. And then what we'll do is we'll take that, produce the script. It'll take 1 to 3 days. Then from there we go into storyboarding. That will take 1 to 2 weeks max, and then the animation will take 1 week. So we'll be done within the next few weeks, maybe even faster, depending on how long it takes us to determine what we want each scene to be. So yeah, sounds really good to me.
Awesome. Because we want to launch this, Dylan, in like the very, very beginning of November.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to like try to speed it up as soon as as much as we can because this video is gonna hold me back in terms of me being able to charge for that feature too. Yeah. This is gonna be a premium feature. So let's try to start it as soon as we can. One more question that I had for you is I'm noticing among most of your videos I see kind of like the same style of cartoon or caricature within the videos. Do you have any kind of diversity in the types of cartoons that I can select, or do you work with just that one?
Yeah, for sure. Nah, so I mean, I think I know what one you're talking about. We do use one quite regularly, but we have a really wide range. What we can do is you could even just let me know what you like and dislike from the styles that we have, and we can show you some examples of different styles, and you can just pick one that you like the best, and we can move forward with that.
Awesome. Yes, I'm looking for something very colorful and very. I'm not sure if the right word is modern or contemporary.
Sure.
I'm looking for something like modern, contemporary, and colorful. I'm not that worried about the details. And what I'm picturing right now in my mind, and of course I'm hoping to get a professional opinion from you. Yeah. What I'm starting to picture is like two guys or a guy and a girl. I want diversity there. We're in New York at the end of the day, so diversity. Yeah. In the types of people that we put in there. I'm picturing them in like the corner of like an intersection of two streets. surrounded by buildings and chaos. The guy looks at his phone, look at his client. His client's in a rush. The guy is very stressed. He's like, what do I show him? And then the app appears, and it's like brought in from heaven. Like, go here, do this, and replay listings will show you this and that and that and that. And that's it.
Perfect. Okay, just writing all this down. Okay, perfect. I mean, if you make that purchase now and then get that questionnaire, if you can write down that script that you just told me, I can get that to the animation team to get started on right now and coming up with some ideas for the graphics. We can have those graphic ideas to you by tomorrow morning when you wake up, and then we'll be pretty fast on the road. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I work on weekends too, so I'm not stressed. If you want to have a conversation either tomorrow or Sunday, I'm open to that too.
Perfect. Yeah, so do I. So.
Awesome. Perfect. So what's the next step then? Should I wait for your email regarding the questionnaire?
No, so the questionnaire will come up after you make the purchase. So if you're on the website there,
okay.
That
I
drop
need
down.
to make the purchase right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Add to cart.
Yep. And then it'll take you via PayPal, but you don't need a PayPal account. That's a common question we get.
Yeah, it did take me to the PayPal. I'm looking at it right now.
So when does it? So at the bottom it should say, don't create an account or use a credit card.
Okay. I'm not seeing that out of PayPal option.
Hold on a second. I'll just take a screenshot for you and send it to you.
It just says PayPal. Is it Pay with Manage?
So it should, I'm just getting there now, add to cart. So when you click on add to cart, it should say like login with PayPal. There should be an email address and then login, and then below that should say or pay with card. Are you on desktop?
Yes, give me a second. The page is loading. They're actually logging me into PayPal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but that's fine. I do have a PayPal account. I will need to make sure that that's the card.
You could also, if you wanted to, just go incognito mode, and then it won't even log you in. You can just go pay by card if you prefer.
Because it says PayPal, it says or, but it says PayPal credit.
Okay, strange.
I don't get the other option.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Like it's just PayPal still. But maybe it means maybe it just means credit card via PayPal.
It says apply now.
Okay.
Let me see. I'll just add another card. That's it. Easy. I think this is gonna work.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Payment completed.
Okay, so to stay on the page, it should redirect you through to that questionnaire.
Thank you for making your payment. Let's get started. Please download our questionnaire. Okay.
So what we'll do in the meantime is come up with some ideas around what you just discussed with me in terms of the graphics that you're after, and we'll provide you some ideas tomorrow. And if you want, you can also just let me know what you like and dislike from what you can see in our portfolio, and then we can kind of put those ideas together to come up with the best option.
Okay, awesome. So I'm going to try to look at a couple of options within your portfolio, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you an email saying liked this, disliked those.
Perfect. Yep, that'll be perfect.
Awesome. Okay, and let me have a consultation with my team just so that any modifications to the UX UI that they want to make before this starts to get recorded.
Yep.
If you want to screen record the app, I'd please ask you to try to get a phone that's either iPhone X or newer, just so that you get the fuller screen, you know, the full experience, right? Rather than just getting an iPhone 3.
Yeah. No, for sure.
It's gonna show way better on a newer iPhone.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Other than that, let me know whenever you get an iPhone on your hands and we're able to download the app, and I'll send you the questionnaire as soon as I can as well.
Awesome. Thanks for that.
Okay.
Cool. Well, we'll talk tomorrow over email anyway. If there's any questions that come up, let me know. But yeah, otherwise we're good to go. Looking forward to working with you.
Perfect. Same, Dylan. Have a good one, and thank you for reaching out, okay?
Yeah, have a good one. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Same. Bye-bye.
How was that? Now, in case you haven't done it already, don't forget to like the video. It's really good luck and will make you feel great. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any more strategies and tactics you need for your business journey. And comment below any questions you have at all, and I'll answer you personally in an upcoming video. Otherwise, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next video.